Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Haaland. And that is expertly dealt with. And now the breakaway. Romero gets across to intercept that.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely.
He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's a good ball. Owen, and he's cut it out. Alexander-Arnold. Torres.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence...
Son Heung-min! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he thumps it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, just skips, shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Calafiori. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nicely weighted ball.
And a chance!
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Owen. Tonali. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
He rises!
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. De Bruyne. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Haaland. He's found the way through. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Darwin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Defending was strong and firm. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
And Owen! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Owen is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, cracking ball. Strokes it back. Manchester United finding their decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Vieira. And that's it. Manchester United bow out, defeat sealing their fate. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience.
It's Luis Suarez! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United finding themselves
Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi, he's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And it's Xavi Alonso. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in.
Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's through here. Romero cuts it out. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Chance for a shot! He scored! And they get themselves in front!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Zanetti. Maldini cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Olise is in a really good position.
Big header! Oh, crossbar! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Quality ball. Olise. Rafinha. Olise. Bergomi. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Cruyff.
Time.
He might be in here. Great vision. That's a... He's having a shot! Superb goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And there is the half-time whistle. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
The area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution on the field. Number 20, Lilian Thuram.
There's the start of the second half.
Suarez. Coming on the field.
Knocks it out wide.
Number 3,
Xavi Alonso.
Number 7,
And he's picked it up out wide. It's a pretty
Substitution
loose
taking
pass.
place.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Played out wide. Lahm stood his ground strongly. Lahm. Cross to the back post. Collar! And again! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Lahm. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting them...
Oh, great header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He slings it up, he goes! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played into space. And that's been won straight back. He's in a good position here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's the throw. Now this could be a chance. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Kaká. Looking for options for movement. Messi is onto this. Messi's cross.
Terrific header!
Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, what a climb!
And that's past the post. Nicely spread. Lahm gets over and intercepts.
There will be 5 minutes.
That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Cruyff.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to...
He rises!
5 minutes to add. Can he get it through? And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And a quick reminder
Collar
today to
claiming the
please
man of the
take
match
all
award,
the bins
and there
located
is
by the
very little
entrance
room
gate.
for argument.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Colorado Springs definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and...
And that really is so impressive. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Luis Suarez. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Colorado Springs really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nedved. And it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Costacurta. Mateus. Yaya Toure. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Cruyff. Goes for a shot! And Cruyff! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Mateus. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. And it's Messi. Beckham. Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Messi. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please
Well,
make
obviously
sure to
things
watch the
are not
screen
good,
for
Peter. It
information
seems the
bulletin
team
from
were
the
just a
regional
bit too
police
busy
department.
playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Lilian Thuram.
Here we go again then.
Number 5,
Colorado Springs can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 3,
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Collar!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yaya Toure. Nedved. And this is Messi. Taken back almost at once.
Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Nicely spread. Throw in. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Beckham. And it's Nedved. Koller receives it in a good position here. Lahm gets across to intercept that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Bale. That is lovely. Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Maldini. That's a little off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Batistuta. Nesta calmly anticipates. Bale. It's Nedved! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Up he goes! No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 10,
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here. Passing is crisp and sharp. 5 minutes to add.
Substitution in progress. There will be 5 minutes added time.
Knocks it out wide. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Bale. The ball goes in. He's got tall. Oh, split second. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Colorado Springs lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. And here's Inzaghi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Mbappe. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Mbappe! Oh, he's hit the bar! Now it's Luis Suarez. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great ball. Shot, surely! He's delivered all right! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Aldair with the clearance.
Colorado Springs are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Rashford. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Shapes the shoot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's found the way, and Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Colorado Springs certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Xabi Alonso.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Nedved. Luis Suarez. Khan claims comfortably. Messi. And here's Cruyff. Griezmann. And it's Nedved. Cafu cuts it out. Rashford. No, it's come to nothing. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cruyff.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passes short and sharp. Filippo Inzaghi. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a wry smile there.
Chelsea with the corner. They're first.
We're seeing some really good pressure being up.
Here's a chance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field.
Tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary.
Number 17.
Referee's given a throw.
Number 9, Ribery.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really...
Bale! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And very quickly, the substitute.
And the shot! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Don't you just love the level of it?
Inzaghi.
And the shot!
Now it's Bale. Now it's Rashford. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Cancelo. Griezmann. And he's picked it up out wide. Filippo Inzaghi.
Big chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
There will be 5 minutes added
Having
time.
turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Played out to the right. And here's Mbappe. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up.
Luis Suarez! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Luis Suarez looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big. Oh, it's hit the post. Lovely. In he goes again. Now who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here?
Colorado Springs would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
And the finish! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a...
Luis Suarez! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get.
Big chance!
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Nedved. Oh, he's burst through. Messi, out to the right. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot.
And Messi!
Oh, brilliant save.
Germany certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Germany with the corner. They're first. Messi plays it short.
And a shot!
And he's lifted it over.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Messi. Messi. And it's Nedved. And that could set him on his way. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Xavi Alonso.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Baresi cuts it out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Colorado Springs absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just
shapes to shoot! A probing pass, nicely worked. And this is Luis Suarez. And
goes for a shot! And it's in!
And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, good read, needed to be. And he's lost his... Van Basten! Oh, terrific save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. Pass somewhat off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Messi. Xavi Alonso. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's Vieira. Xavi Alonso, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this...
Can he finish?
It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good take. And one more try. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's played it in low. Vieira. He's going for goal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He has a look up. Oh, they can break here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The Razy shows the will to win the ball. Vieira. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And this is Cruyff. Looking for options.
There's the shot! Goal!
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Shoots!
Brought out the best in the keeper. Knocks it into space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot!
Xavi Alonso. And this is Cruyff. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Played out to the left flank. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Thinks about the shot. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lofted in. Keeper's dealt with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Good effort from distance. Xavi Alonso. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer. And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Pirlo.
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi. Vieira gets a foot in here.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. And we have our very first corner. Cruyff! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Thuram. Searching pass he's played there. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added
They've
time.
got to be quick moving this forward.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Colorado Springs ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Bale.
There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Pirlo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Cruyff. Goes for a shot! It's in!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gattuso, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Fired deep. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Number 23,
Bale.
Griezmann.
Lahm picks it up out wide. He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He is through here. Here it is. A header! No mistake. And the comeback is complete. Certain, searing, and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Knocks it into space. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Pirlo. Leicester makes the interception.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Xabi Alonso, and he's managed to get free. Lahm has it out wide, and it's a mighty effort! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. Xavi Alonso. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that...
Griezmann! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get it through? He has a look up. And he's... Chance! It's hit the upright. Donnarumma gets it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's worked it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van Dijk. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Looking to play him in. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. And they've got a throw. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Griezmann. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Maldini. That's Vieira. Spread it left. He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Donnarumma gets good distance on it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kukçu. Thuram. That is good alertness. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out for a throw. And here's Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Vieira, given the lift of his goal. Son Heung-min. And here's Griezmann. And this is Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Still just a single goal between the sides. Cristiano Ronaldo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Griezmann. And it's Nedved. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. That was travelling. Driving forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Griezmann.
Colorado Springs clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Son Heung-min! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kukçu. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min through. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest...
Shoots! And that should get the job done. De Bruyne. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's burst through. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's taking no chances there. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Szoboszlai. Ødegaard. And here's Saka, and he's picked it up out wide, and it's played in here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Saka, he is through. Shot, surely! Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Aimed beyond the defence. Torres looking to run onto it. Tonali.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodri. Bergkamp. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Nicked it back promptly. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And a quick announcement today.
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Ødegaard. Van Dijk makes the interception. And this is Son Heung-min. Bergkamp is always scanning the pitch for targets. Plays a sharp little ball here, and that is masterful defending. Alisson punts it upfield.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's in a great position. Tries a shot! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up. And if
Owen! It's run loose. And it's come back out to him. Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Son Heung-min. Nunez. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Time and again they are repelled. And he's running through. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's got away.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Son Heung-min. Owen. He's being urged to shoot. And he shoots! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Darwin Núñez. Number 18, number 11, Tonali. Number 17.
It's a mighty effort! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Number 9.
Danger averted for now.
Number 21, Erling Haaland.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Owen goes for a shot! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
That's very neat. He's had it taken off him. Not the most accurate pass. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 25.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Manchester United pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Vieira couldn't squeeze it through, and that's a good... He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United take the lead. Darwin. It's Saka. Vieira. Spread out to the left. Gerrard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Palmer. And here's Haaland. The ball has bounced loose now. Now that's well seen too. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that would have been game, set and match.
Owen really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Haaland clears it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's headed upfield. Van Dijk. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And this is Owen! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Deftly away. And that's not going to reach.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And time is up. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a... There's the shot!
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these...
Palmer!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? It's a goal kick. Quarter of an hour played. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to go deep. And he gets rid in a hurry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rice. And this is Berbatov. And Berbatov! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van der Ven. Ødegaard stood his ground strongly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard might just make this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cross to the back post. Ødegaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Simplicity itself.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Real chance! Gerrard. Now it's Torres. He's gone forward. Okazaki. And here's Berbatov. In with the challenge.
Berbatov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through there. Calafiori makes the interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Manchester United still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And he's had it nicked away. Palmer. Played out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is a great pick out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Palmer. Now it's Torres. He might be in here. He's in a great position here.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's made its way to him. Liverpool have reclaimed it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He has found the... and the shot! Wonderful save by Martinez. And he's quick to get it clear again. Berbatov, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
It's Salah! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! He's got himself an absolute peach. An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the run.
Takes a shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
One sweeping move executed with... and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, and without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. Now it's Torres, and he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Adams. First quarter of an hour gone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in. Wilshere. Rooney. And it's Fernando Torres.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Rooney. De Bruyne. And it's Palmer. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Torres. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now he's got space here. And the through ball. Now it's Palmer. And he's managed to get free. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Palmer. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he was quick to react. And no, that was never going to make it. Passes short and sharp. Rooney. Makaleli. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And we come to you now with a quick
So your views on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken.
There's the shot! Well, there's the clearance. And it's Palmer. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's on it. Can he get away? Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And they've got a throw. And a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Torres. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's burst through! And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. He could be in here. Just the keeper to beat! Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, what has happened here? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Palmer.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played back in. Adams. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nunez. Steaming on goalwards. Nunez. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14, Darwin Núñez. Number 10, Palmer.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Tonali. Number 17, De Bruyne.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Number 18,
Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that has been cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance for a shot! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Thank you very much.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Thinks about the shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Makaleli. Always onto this. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Son. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Son Heung-min clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Makaleli, very much a man of this moment.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Strong running down that left flank. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. What a save by Seaman! And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Foden. Plays a sharp little ball here. Calafiori deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good alertness. And back to the keeper.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion.
That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with... it.